what's going on, all my gamers, all my Genshin gamers? So, I've always wanted to react to an Eango video. I'm basically slowly getting through, like I always said, getting through content creators and reacting to other stuff. But I wanted to watch this video called Why Natlan Failed. Now, I have my own thoughts of Natlan so far. I haven't put it into a video yet, just because I kind of wanted to get through the first part of the Archon quest. And then I'm probably going to, see how that ends up and then give my thoughts. And man, I have some thoughts already, but I wanted to give it a fair shake and get through all of it. But that's neither here nor there. Right now, we need to find out why Natlan failed and why the ever stoic Eango thinks so.
Impact Natlan update did fail, and as someone who is a massive Genshin Impact aficionado, it really gives me no pleasure to say this. Unfortunately, the latest Sensor Tower revenue charts does show that this latest region for Genshin Impact was an undeniable, unquestionable, unimaginable, and unbelievable failure in a major way. Even though
now, here's something that I wanted to ask, because I feel like Natlan came out 3 days before this came up, right? And I wonder how much actually got made in those 3 days compared to when Emily was on the banner. Because I feel like Emily was kind of a sleeper OP. Not a lot of people really talked about her and talked about how good she was. I did. I thought she was great. I ended up trying her in her character trial, and I was like, oh wait, this character's kind of busted, and I use her now. I have her. I ended up using my guarantee on her. And I think she's great, dude. I think she's a great character. But it's like, did she make $38 million on her own? I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to say. I think the other one was a rerun too, and I don't remember who the rerun was. So it's just like, I don't know how much between then and now is Natlan comparative to Emily and the other banner.
Though the revenue did go up slightly, the fact that Genshin is not even in the top 3 anime mobile games anymore when it launched a whole new region is a legendary failure. Anyone who thinks otherwise is just wrong. And as a huge Genshin aficionado, I just had to make this video to analyze why this update failed so badly.
Go ahead.
The first most obvious reason is the boycott Hoyoverse movement, which called for
Man, they almost have a whole 109,000 people signing this. They almost make it to 0.5%. That's crazy. Probably not.
To no longer spend money on Genshin Impact.
This boycott, the do's and don'ts, is my favorite thing ever. Where's the favorite part? Do not interact with races. Speak over people who post an official Hoyoverse accounts. Blah, blah, blah. Sign a link petition and contact your local politicians. I can't wait for that phone call, because there has to be some fucking kid out there who actually decided to do that. So it's like, imagine going into your congressman or like your statesman or whatever. It's just like, man, I just kept getting complaints today. Something about some Chinese gambling game. They apparently didn't put enough representation into the game, dude. What the hell? That's funny.
I just think overall, Hoyoverse got too cocky and overplayed their gay feminist racist agenda too much this time around. I just imagine there was some meeting where Hoyoverse's design team was like, okay, so we got Chaska, then this is Satali, and Mavuka. Wait, what region were we basing Natlan off again? Mesoamerica and West Africa. Absolutely hilarious. You all get a raise. This was a peak troll maneuver by Hoyoverse, and while it was funny, it did anger many on the
I call her Maverick. I don't even know how to say her name, to be honest.
Hoyoverse movement. And while I initially had no interest in joining on this boycott, when I saw how much more attractive the Pyro Archon looked,
I don't think she looks better at all. She looks kind of weird. Okay, so here's the only weird thing about the recoloring and all that, is that they just throw a different color on it, and it doesn't really, I feel like a lot more has to be done for it to fit that color. Other than that, it looks like the color just got, they changed the shading on the color of the character, okay? I don't know. It just doesn't look better. It doesn't look worse. It just doesn't look anything. It just looks like I turned the brightness down on my phone.
With a dark skin edit, I was moved over. I even hung up like 10 flyers where I live in San...
Is your drama? Not on my watch. Sharktacular Safari. Wait, what is this? Hanging these around San Francisco this afternoon. Spread awareness to travelers. Oh no.
San Francisco.
That's hilarious,
people on the
bro.
X platform made fun of me for.
Wait, I gotta read these. Or you could just do what normal people do when they're boycotting something, uninstall the fucking game. What's with the Hoyo the Hoyo grift, my dude? America is really you're an idiot. You still going to plan on playing the game? You're contributing to Mahoyo growing. I love how people take Eango seriously. It is my favorite thing. These people are like, oh my god, how did I correctly expect this privilege? And pampered California's. Dude, does no one know who Eango is? That can't be right. Eango's great, bro. This is hilarious.
Has officially failed. I just feel kind of vindicated about all this now. For those who are not aware, San Francisco is basically the capital for Weeb Tech Bros. This demographic is a golden goose for anime mobile games, as Weeb Tech Bros have dispensable income and nothing to do all day while pretending to work. Like, let me just show you all an example of an IRL Weeb Tech Bro acquaintance I have. This idiot has multiple C6 travelers.
Wow.
AR-57, doesn't do Spiral Abyss or the new theater thing, and even turned his world level down from 8 to 7 because he's just so unapologetically bad at the video game.
How is he that bad at the game? He has Hu Tao and Zhongli. You basically just beat the game at that point. What? How is he that bad? Wait a minute. What the fuck? I have so many questions. I actually want to go through his account now because I feel like there are so many unanswered questions here. Also, why is this Kuching level 2, bro? Get the Kuching up. Put her with a Dendro character.
Let's look at his.
Get some damage going.
So max level, R1 weapon, 2 set.
I still don't have the Staff of Homeless, even though Hu Tao had been my character for like 3 years. Whoops.
Gladiator, 2 set Pale Flame, that's creative, C6, and 2 crown talents. This right here is a peak retard, I mean peak Genshin Impact
Wow, maybe I don't want to see his account.
Traveler. This Weeb Tech Bro who summons a C6 Hu Tile, her weapon, and double crowns her, only to equip her with physical artifacts and then proceed to struggle in the overworld, is the key demographic for anime mobile games. That is retards with too much free time and money who are bad at video games. Anyways, my point is, my flyers targeted a key demographic, and I reckon I did around $50,000 in profit damage to Hoyoverse. And considering there were other proud San Franciscans who were also hanging up flyers around
I think he did more damage than Concord made.
The city, I think it's reasonable to assume the profit damages were in the millions for just this city alone. This financial destruction will go on until Hoyoverse makes its Pyro Archon its more attractive black alternative. Now, besides the boycott, the Natlan region is
was this chair squeaking? Was that mine?
Natlan has obvious inspiration from
Poker
the Pokemon franchise, and it spectacularly manages to not borrow a single good thing from that franchise while inheriting all its bad things. Similar to modern Pokemon games, this region just makes you feel like a tourist and not an adventurer. Throughout the story, you and your retarded floating baby companion, also the fact that Paimon's still
still in the game, guys. 2024, in case you were wondering, Paimon's still in the game. Still haven't gotten rid of her. Don't know why, but she's still there.
Yet is just an utter disaster. But throughout the story, you're just dragged from location to location to spectate these idiot Natlan dykes.
Throughout the tournament arc was like watching a children's birthday party.
Every location just doesn't look natural whatsoever. Honestly, the whole region just comes off as a Disney theme park tourist trap. Basically, the vibes are just awful. And then the really good things about Pokemon, which are the Pokemon battles and general collection, are not implemented at all. Like, I was expecting something like what Star Rail did for Ethereum Wars, or at least maybe a shitty Pal World ripoff. Just something with some sort of monster collection mechanic. But no.
You don't actually collect the souls of the monsters. I mean, you kind of do. You just kind of take over their souls. You just walk up and like Shang Tsung them in the Mortal Kombat movie. You just go, your soul is mine, and then you switch bodies with them.
Mechanic is you just become a Pokemon to complete some brain dead children puzzle. Like, it's so shit. And the last reason Natlan is such a failure is for its atrocious traveler designs. None of these travelers look appealing whatsoever.
I like Kanich. Oh, Misfortune. I mean, I forgot her name. Chaska. What did I forgot her name? Yeah, Misfortune. Let's go. I fucking hate League of Legends. God, please end that game. Legal chat. I am saying right now, League of Legends needs to go EOS. Anyways,
Look
go ahead.
like white woman cosplaying for a Discover Africa
That girl's
event
kinda
taking
cute.
place on their college
Maulani.
campus, and then she's just in a biker outfit for some reason. The current banner traveler, Muolani, is in particular very dorky looking and unattractive. And honestly, I just have no idea how she bested
which Genshin traveler is superior, Dehya or Maulani? Dude, I picked Maulani, or they let you have Maulani in what's it called, in one of the story parts. I did like, I think 500,000 damage. Mind you, you don't get another character. It's you and Kachina, and I just didn't use Kachina because I had Maulani. I did so much goddamn damage, and I don't know how. I need to figure it out because that is a stupid amounts of damage.
Dehya in a poll I ran on my channel. Like, honestly, I just want to find those who voted against Dehya and personally visit them and release a swarm of angry wasps into their rooms to sting them repeatedly for an hour. And, like, I don't want to do this to cause harm. Rather, I figured this would be a very quick way to perform some sort of acupuncture therapy. And eventually, one of those stings will hit the perfect acupressure point that will fix whatever's wrong with their brain's neurons. Then, finally, they'll realize that Dehya is leagues above, majorly ahead in a major way, majorly above Muolani. It's
major
like
key.
Not even close.
Okay, by character design, yes. I love Dehya. Dehya is one of my favorite characters. She's the muscle mommy we should have had. But as far as actual unit and using the character, I wouldn't use a fucking rock. I would rather use a fucking rock than use Dehya. A rock would probably do more damage than using Dehya as a character. Now, that is in-game. In lore, she's really strong. But still, I digress. That's not the point. Anyways, character design-wise, yeah, I would probably use Dehya more. Character kit-wise, definitely Maulani.
That said, I do think the positive online reception for Muolani is fake engagement of a bunch of Hoyoverse bots, and Hoyo is known to bot things in the past before, so it's not that surprising. No one I know in my real life like this hoe, no one in my Twitch chat like this hoe, and
I can't tell you whether someone does or doesn't like this girl because I myself don't. I'm like literally the only person around me who plays Genshin and gacha games, which is really weird. I know. I had a Discord that I'm in, and they all just quit Zone Zero recently. So yeah, I'm basically the last person standing, as always. I usually am. You know, content creator, by the way. And I need to, I need to get gacha content creator friends because I'm by myself, and you know, don't matter.
The AI software I tried agreed Dehya is superior. I guess what really bothers me about Muolani is that everyone is now claiming that Dehya is finally good because of her, but every Muolani guide I see places Dehya to support her, and that is not okay. I will not subjugate my Dehya to support a hoe whose weapon.
I would not either. Someone actually told me that Dehya is actually used pretty much as a support at this point, and I say my nuts, and I say hold them tightly. My testiculars in particular, I would need you to firmly grasp them because there's no way I put that much time and money into Dehya. She's triple crowned, by the way, to just use her as a support. Now, granted, the only thing that actually does damage in her kit is her Tyrant Rave, and even then it doesn't do a lot of damage, but still. I am not going to use my Dehya as a support. I refuse, brother. Although that would probably make her useful. I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I personally don't want to do it because I'm a fucking man.
Weapons are children water toys. Dehya is a fierce and strong warrior and is considered a legend among the Eremites for her might, passion, and conscientiousness. Dehya is the most powerful traveler in this video game.
She also has like a lot of. She also knows a lot about makeup, which is probably the most surprising thing about her. I don't know why. That really surprised me when I found that out about her. Anyways, man, Eango always hits with these videos. He's out here doing the real work. He's the one who's really brought the Hoyoverse boycott to the forefront. I believe that he can, in fact, be single-handedly credited with Genshin failing this patch and losing all its money. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.